to grab it now because they're going to tell you how to get rich. So I want to say one thing before we get started. So what's crazy is when we were having our Zoom, Stefani was saying how how she's been over 10 years, she's got a fast start every single week. 10 years. That's crazy. How many 10 times?
We need somebody to do the math for us on that.
10. That's a lot of money. Okay, anyways. So I want to tell you guys, before it works, I was a single mom. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. I had a master's degree in professional counseling. I thought I did everything right. I was just trying to breathe, keep my head above water. But I was still broke. I was real broke. I wanted food stamps, but I couldn't get them. So when I found It Works, I did not know what I had my hands on. And because of It Works, Jesus, y'all, every aspect of my life is different. Like, there's nothing about my life that's the same, whether it's my bank account, whether it's my faith in God, whether it's my relationship with my husband, whether it's my relationship with my kids, the ability to give to other people, a house, a car. Everything is different because of It Works. And so you just have to put your head down, regardless of whether you know anything about this business or anything about network marketing, and you just work. You come to events like this, you take notes, and you go home and you do it. So I'm gonna have these ladies introduce themselves.
Hi guys, I am Chrissy Mueller. I am a new presidential diamond. I've been with this business for 7.5 short years. So 7.5 years, and I just went presidential diamond. I am pushing for Ambassador Diamond for my 8th anniversary, and that's going to be this summer. So we got before It Works. It's funny because whenever I joined this business, I actually didn't even know I was joining network marketing. I didn't know what network marketing was. I was a brand new hairstylist trying to build up my clientele, and the way it worked was if there wasn't somebody in my chair, I wasn't getting paid. So I needed that extra income. We were sitting comfortably, but that comfort level was paycheck to paycheck, and we were okay with that because I didn't know that there was more. And then this business kind of fell into my lap. I started out as a customer. I loved the products, and then the question rose, you're already talking about these products, like why don't you join me and make money too? So I did that, and 7.5 years go by, and we have done way more than I could have ever dreamt. I joined for that extra $500 a month, but we've been able to pay off $75,000 worth of student loans, medical loans. Woo! We're good, we got this. Credit cards, and then we've also been able to pay $100,000 towards fertility treatment. So the last time that I was on stage was actually at a conference, and I was able to earn one of the Freedom Awards for all of the debt that we've been able to pay off because of this business. So it's dramatically changed our lives is just the understatement of the century.
Hi, I'm Dunn. I'm Stefani.
That's my hot wife.
I'll keep it kind of short, but yes, we've been in for 10 years, and this kind of came to my head. I felt like when I first started, I was living to die, and now I'm dying to live. And so what does that mean? I felt like a robot when I first started. It was just, we couldn't get ahead. You know, you just feel like you're just living life and not on purpose, and I knew there was more. So we went from standing in food lines to having an amazing school in Africa feeding over 400 kids. We went from, I'm red. Let's get it together. Maybe a little yellow is my second color, but we went from a home being foreclosed to living in their dream home with no mortgage. No mortgage. Feels good. Mark taught me that. And, you know, we went from a car getting repossessed to having cars paid in full. And my husband loves cars. That's his dream. So he likes expensive cars. So you're going to hear us talk about how to make that money to get the life that you want to live. So I want you all to leave here dying to live, to share this business with others. So that was at my heart. So I'm excited about talking about money.
And it's my best friend. Anyways, so we met in 5 different ways. No, seriously. So when I started, I was obsessed with her because she does everything that I desire. And so like the young lady was saying, who is it that's doing what you want to do? Like that's who you watch, and that's the only person you watch, nobody else. And you emulate everything that they do. So anyways, we get paid in 5 ways. So of course we have product cash, we have our fast start bonuses, residual income, leadership bonuses, and promotions. And the reason why I went through that quickly is because we're going to break it down. And so we're going to start with Chrissy, and she's going to talk about promotions and residual income and how you can really use those things to pay off $175,000 in debt.
Yeah, essentially, yes. So I want to ask you guys here, like, how many of you have or you're pushing for a rank up bonus right now? Can I try that one more time? Can I hear you? So to date, we have earned $130,000 in just promotional bonuses, and I did not join this business for that. I didn't join this business knowing that I would have fertility issues. I didn't join this business to pay off debt. But you get in here and the company teaches you to just dream big and dream bigger and bigger and bigger. So we have, like I said, we've earned these $130,000. You guys have your hands on $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 that you can earn with these promotional bonuses. And this comp plan has been so simplified for us that every single one of you in here can claim one of these bonuses if you put the work in here. And that's really all it takes, is you just putting in the work a little bit every single day. And I was listening to a podcast the other day, and she said, what we do, it's not really hard work. It's just simple work, and you do a lot of it. And Steph's done a little bit more of the simple work than I have, and Rachel maybe done a little bit more of the simple work, or maybe we've done just a little bit more of that simple work than you, but that doesn't mean that you can't be up here too, claiming these promotional bonuses and the rank up bonuses too. So I want to see some of you guys earn these rank up bonuses, but another thing within this company is we have this residual income. And if you were like me, I didn't know what residual income was. So I actually, before I came up here, I Googled the definition of residual income. And this is income that continues to grow indefinitely. And to me, like, that sounds pretty amazing, and I don't think that gets enough recognition in our company that it needs, because we have these amazing promotional bonuses. So how many of you would love to earn income indefinitely within your career? It's amazing, right? So think about it like this. Whenever you join this business, you get started up for this residual income. You're building it up and you're building it. And your $99 or your $20 or your $50, whatever you joined to get in here, like that was your just little bit of spark here. But then you're building up this residual income, and then all of a sudden your little spark turned into a wildfire here. So I want you guys to think of it like this. If you're new in the business, you're working on building up that residual income. Like, I get it. You're putting in the work, you're putting in the work, you're putting in the work. But you guys, before you know it, you're going to put in the work, and you're going to get paid, 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 and it's going to be an insane wildfire. So those are 2 amazing ways that I love that we get paid here.
So awesome. Oh my goodness. I love this video. Okay, so also product cash. So if you guys don't know my story, when I first started, that was my life. Like, Rap Cash was everything. I'm pretty sure I've rapped somebody here before. Like, I've rapped somebody everywhere. I was gonna talk about Keto Cash, but I don't get it anymore because I'm not sharing my keto coffee. But you guys should. You should share your keto coffee because we have rap awards and you guys should share. So anyway, but I did. I want to tell you guys. So for product cash, what I do is I set a goal. So I'll set a goal for something. So like, I set a goal to take my husband to Vegas for his birthday. And so I needed $1,000 in cash. I did not want to touch our residual income. And I told myself I could not take him if I did not pay for it with Rap Cash. And so I had to intentionally get out there and rap people in order to take him on that trip. And I surprised him, and it was great. I even gave him some cash. Like, it was awesome. Then I was like, I want to pay for Christmas in Keto Cash. And this is where I lost all my keto coffee. And so I decided, I put it out there, and I told my team I'm going to $1,000 for Christmas, and I did it. And I had a jar, and every time I put the money in the jar, put the money in the bank, and said I put the money in the jar. And I was able to pay for cash pay cash for Christmas outside of all the other ways that we got paid. So I say, pick a goal. What do you want to do? And then, like, hold yourself to that and tell somebody. Say, hey, like, I'm going to pay my light bill this month in cash. And then you put it out there, put it in a jar, and every single time you put the money in the jar and see it accumulate. You can show people by putting up a picture, and let's just say you do a Cash App or you do Venmo or something like that. You can use PixArt, P-I-C-S-A-R-T. And you can add it to your picture and show that that money is accumulating if you're gonna let it sit in your Venmo. And it's exciting and it gets people engaged and things like that. So you gotta set the goal, you gotta tell somebody about it. Don't just keep it to yourself, tell somebody about it. And you can do whatever you want with Wrap Cash, Keto Cash, Wrap Cash, the Wrap works, okay, it does. So use the Wrap. So now we're gonna get to the big bucks. Stefani Dunn. So, pull it out and let's talk about this. Where's my notes? So we're gonna talk about fast starts and we're gonna talk about cabs, diamond bonuses. So she's gonna go into that a little more in depth and you're gonna just light us up.
All right, I'm so excited. I'm gonna pull the blue. I'm gonna pull out all the colors, but this is a show me state, right? So you need to do this. You need to yell as loud as you can, so everybody back watching, you can yell too, show me the money. Yeah. Show me the money! All right, so I'm gonna show you the money, and it's so simple. It really is. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. I love that, because if I would have came into a business where it was really tough, there's no way I would have looked at something that was so perfect that I would be a little bit scared. So I'm gonna have you put up your right hand. All right, is everybody's right hand up? Left hand? All right, there's two things we do in this business. We sign loyal customers, we sign distributors, and we get paid. You can do that, right? So how do we keep this going and build through the fast start? So I love this. Mike shared this a little bit last night with some of the VIPs that we want you all to be in that VIP, but this is really how we get paid, and we can get paid weekly, you guys. I love that we're building worldwide because our comp plan is designed to talk to people even if we don't speak their language. Everybody speaks money. I mean, it's just, we do. So I love that we can get paid weekly because international, a lot of companies, or maybe you do, you only get paid monthly. Wouldn't you love to not only get paid cash, but also weekly, and to write your weekly check? You guys want to do that unlimited? I love that. So that was something so simple for me to do was, oh, I need $1,000 a month, and this is what I need to do. I need to help somebody, teach them how they can use products, so join the business, right? That's what we do. Get them on their auto ship, because you saw results. My husband knew that he was gonna get, he already knew he was sexy. He just had that, it was behind that tummy, but I still loved him. But now he really knows he's sexy. So he used the product and it worked. And people started coming into our business. And so by teaching them, get your auto ship set up. You all raise your hand, you're on auto ship, right? Yeah. And it should be $1,000 product. I mean, we use it, we love it, there's so much. And then we help teach them to gather their customers, right? So distributor, auto ship, 2 loyal customers. You guys all can do this weekly. If we really break it down into a month, 30 days, break that down into a week, and go, I can do one distributor and help them change their life every week consistently over time. That's showing up to your job every week, right? Every single week I show up. I don't want to tell you I'm not doing something. So fast starts can change your business, because not only do they get fast starts, but then you start going to diamond cabs, like Rachel said. So diamonds and above, raise your hand. I know you're blues and reds and yellows. Love it. You're making a lot of money, right? Those cabs come into play. So we don't want to ever miss out on a fast start. That unlocks the comp plan, all of it. Auto ship, 2 loyal customers, paid out bonuses, paid out residual, paid out weekly. You guys want that? Let me say this. I am different because I show up every day and decide I want to help somebody change their life. Whether that be product, because I believe in it, I use it, or whether it's changing their life. And I believe a little bit more in the business side, because I looked normal when I got in. I showered, I thought it looked cute, but I didn't. But I did, and I needed this business so badly, and nobody offered me the opportunity. And when I showed up, and Cammie talked about the comp plan back in my day in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I was like, I can get paid unlimited? I get to do the work, and I get to design the check that I want? Who wants to do that? I mean, right? You follow the leader. If you want to be a black diamond, if you want to be a top income earner, you're going to follow these people that were up on stage. Like Cammie said, they didn't fly in some, magical man on a unicorn that makes $10,000 a month. These are real people with real results, making a lot of money, real money. And I don't remember what else I said. I kind of went off.
That's good. Oh, wait, what?
I don't remember. It's so simple. But I'm willing to do the work. I think that's it. Don't just take it all in and just think, oh, that was the best training ever. And when you're watching, this is the best training. Don't hold on to it. Go do the work. That is your secret sauce right here. That's really it. And even if you don't know, you have, I'm not really sure where I'm going here. Even if you aren't sure, all I know is I didn't know what I was doing, but I was excited about the product because it worked, because Joel was my model and it worked on him, so I was like, okay, we can make the money. Your leader does. There's social media. I didn't have that. I had to find an email to message Cammie through the many of the people that were above me to get to her. But we have people that can help you through your team, through your sponsor, your team pages. Don't be afraid. Be that ignorance on fire, going out and making the money. This is a show me say, y'all should be showing them the money.
Yeah. So what's crazy is I was telling them I've been a top income earner for 5 years. That's good. And I first became a top income earner when I was a triple diamond. And I'm a presidential diamond. I'm not ambassador yet. It's coming. And what's crazy is the way that I did it is because of those fast start bonuses and teaching people how to do that, because that gave me as a diamond and above the cabs, and then helping the people who I personally enroll because they're important. They said yes to me. Everybody else is still important too. But the people who said yes to me specifically, it's my duty to ensure that they're successful. And when you do that, you can be a top income earner regardless. Did you guys know you can go black diamond as a triple diamond? You don't have to be ambassador diamond to be a black diamond. So what we're going to talk about real quick is actually Stefani. She's been in other network marketing and companies, and Christy and I, this is our first one. So she's going to talk to you about like the specialness of our compensation plan.
Yeah, I asked that. I was surprised that these girls hadn't done another network marketing, and that's okay. I know Tiffany Passick's done like 30, right? So she knows what we're talking about. She went through companies. I didn't really want to do this, you guys, because it was one of those things. And I didn't know really people that made money. And so when I saw this and saw that we got paid cash, saw that we got paid weekly unlimited bonuses, we got the residual, we got help, the enroller bonuses, everything that they brought, and then Mark's like, let's help them make more money. I was like, okay. Like, thank you, Mark Pentecost. Like, that's what we want. So having the ability to know that I've gone through some other companies that their comp plan, okay, you guys know I'm a worker, so I did what they told me to do, and I didn't see the money. That was crazy to me. Looking back, I'm like, such a fool that I just didn't understand it. But I'm grateful for the lesson I learned, because it made me appreciate our comp plan so much more. And when I talk about it to people, I let them know why this comp plan is so, so good. It's just simplified, it's easy, you don't need their language, just money, we can do that. But I think that what we also needed to do is show this on social. What are you doing, you guys? Maybe you're coming in, and for me it was to pay off some bills. So maybe you're getting in and you want to show that you're paying off your car. Make sure that you're showing that cash, that wrap cash of those unlimited weekly bonuses, what it helped you to do, because there might be somebody that's watching you that goes, I needed diapers this week. I needed gas in my car. I was that person like put in $5 to make it as long as I possibly could. There's people out there looking at that. So if you're new, you start there and you continue to grow. Now my journey is a little different because I might see a really cute Gucci purse and I'm like, I'm gonna earn this through my fast start. So I still set my goals and very goal-driven oriented. And that's something that you need to know is how many fast starts do you want? It becomes like an awesome game of, well, I would like those shoes, or I want to pay off this bill, and you did it and over, and your team is gonna follow you, right? Raise your right hand. Raise your left hand. If you just teach them you're the leader, it is follow the leader. It is sign a distributor, it is to customers. Mike, did we really need to have a training today? I mean, this is really what we need to know. And so it becomes this fun thing that make sure that you know. That is the one thing that I can tell you being a top earner that I love is I could go by whatever I want, but I want to show you that I'm working and I can teach you the simplicity of it on social.
Chrissy, can you share something that we could do on social media when it comes to residual and bonuses and things like that?
Absolutely. So we have these rank up bonuses right now, and we are all shooting for them. Whether you are an executive or Ruby or Emerald or whatever your rank is, we are all shooting for these rank up bonuses. And I know it's scary to put yourself out there and say that I'm earning a $10,000 bonus, but you are, and you are working towards that. So put that out there. Say that you're going for your $10,000 or your $15,000 bonus, but don't just stop it there. Say what you're going to do with that. What debt are you going to be able to pay off with that? Because that is going to inspire so many people, but it's also going to help yourself too, because you know you're putting yourself out there for potentially failure, and that's something that scares so many of us. But if you can just put that out there, that's almost like you're a little bit of an accountability partner too.
Okay, awesome. So thank you guys so much. My first time. Chrissy and Stephanie, and we're gonna stand up one more time. Come on, guys.